from his granddaughters Jennifer and Melanie. So we wanted to pass that along. But anyway, John, I saw him. He came in. You know, he was in Seattle and then made the all-night flight back to Chicago and put in a full day's work. So he's really probably seeing stars right about now, but he'd love to see a Bulls victory. Was not able to be with the club in Phoenix due to other duties, but he has gotten out here to try to take in this game tonight. The Bulls beginning the second half. Jordan on the attack to Caldwell Jones. He fires a nice arching jumper and puts it right in. He has 8 for Caldwell Jones. Picks up right where the Bulls left off in the half. It's a 3-point game. This is as good as even. High numbers, obviously, NBA teams can score. Nice feed down the middle. White going to the hole. It was blocked. Orlando Woolridge blocked it at rim level, and White took a terrible fall. White took a terrible fall. There he is, lying on the ground. Jordan fires at the other end, and the rebound comes off to the Los Angeles Clippers. We have a man down, and Steve Johnson at the other end put his hands up and said, hey, wait a minute, let's don't have anybody driving down here because White is hurt. And trainer Mike Shemensky is out to attend to him.
All right, he got a pass down here from Smith. He goes for the block. Orlando Woolridge and Steve Johnson both there. They make the block on the ball. He comes down.
Ooh, and he fell right on the small of his back.
Take another look at it here as he goes in for the block. The shot, the block. Everybody's got a piece of the ball. And he comes down. I didn't see if he hit a knee on the way down or what, but Steve Johnson got hit in the left side of his head too, and
yeah, he took a pretty good hand right there at face level, and I think a timeout is going to be called here. We'll return and pick it up in a moment. 11:17 left in the third. It's the Clippers by 3, 64-61. Here is Rory White walking off of the floor. He looks like he's okay. Trainer Mike Shemensky accompanying him off the floor. He did fall. It appeared on the small of his back. He took a very, very good shot and has been replaced by Harvey Catchings in the Clippers lineup. And here's Catchings firing. Front rims on it. Marcus Johnson with a rebound. No, Walton tried for the tip, and it comes out to the Chicago Bulls as Caldwell Jones finally sealed it off. Minute old, third quarter of play. And the Bulls can pull to a point if they score. Watley looking. Orlando Woolridge. Marcus Johnson's on it. Good head fake. Shot was blocked in the air. Walton was in the right spot. 2-on-1. Norm Nixon all the way for the hoop. Norm Nixon has 9. That's what a great player can do for you when he's healthy and playing well. And I know his coach, who you just saw, Jim Lynam, had to be pleased with that. Walton stepped right out there and did it. 5 points, the Clippers lead. Michael Jordan. We have a switch now. Catchings is out on Jordan. They got a mismatch somewhere. Woolridge fires, misfires. Boy, they should have tried to bury it inside there. They had a mismatch somewhere on the floor. Here's Walton down the lane. Nope, tip. And cleared out by the Bulls. Steve Johnson got it over to Woolridge, and now here comes Watley. He has Jordan on his left. Jordan fired. Michael Jordan with a dozen. And now it's a 3-point game again. Chicago Bulls trail it. L.A. with the ball. Kevin Lockery is a little upset about the defensive effort right here. Walton at the high post. Nixon. Now the Bulls double him, forcing him back. Goes to Walton, 5 to shoot. Walton, Steve Johnson's on him. 1 second to shoot. They didn't get it off. Smith flying through there. Good defensive effort by the Bulls. I think the Clippers lost track of the time, and I know Jim Lynam not happy to see that.
It was good to see there are other coaches that get upset in this league.
Well, we certainly know ours. It'll be a 1-point game if the Bulls score. Here's Watley in the fourth quarter. 66-63 Clippers. Woolridge, nice drive. Shot was blocked as he went up. Or maybe he lost it. But I think it was deflected. The angle that came off there, it appeared to be deflected. Nixon. Walton's the trailer, just coming into your screen now. And Nixon fires. Little quick pass right back to him. Norm Nixon has all the Clipper points here in the third period. The floor that they do have. And it's a 5-point Clipper lead. We're a little over 3 minutes old. Not much scoring here early in the third. Jordan pops out. Looking inside. Jordan with 6 to shoot. Kicks it over to Watley. He's open. He fires. He hits. Enos Watley has 8. And the Bulls hanging in there tough. They've been back within 3. Nixon brings it across to Smith. Nixon and Smith in the backcourt for LA. Catching is Johnson and Bill Walton up front. Now, here's Nixon. He'll fire it with that much time remaining. He puts it down, and Nixon's on a hot streak. He has 13. Enos Whatley's going to have to really get on him.
It's so hard. Kevin's got him switching, double-teaming men, and that's his shot right there at the top of the key.
Here's Jordan to the baseline, trying to drive in Derek Smith. Whistle, offensive foul, Jordan. Ball goes over, and it's number 2 on Jordan. Out of bounds, and so the Clippers can go up by 7 if they score. Now we had a lot of baskets being traded. Pressure on the inbounds pass. Now the Clippers can kind of break that log jam, trading it, seesawing between 5 and 3, 5 and 3. They have the opportunity to kick it up to 7. Nixon, low feed, Walton wide open. And Walton goes down. Caldwell Jones in the foul. We also had Steve Johnson, who may have gotten hit right in the eye. And the Bulls will take a swing.
He got hit once on the side of the head. Before they both leave him, the Bulls do not switch good. Walton is all alone. He goes up for the slam. And I think he ran into Caldwell Jones. That's where Steve Johnson got it. It's a 20-second timeout here. Steve, the second time now, and 2 collisions. Comes up with his head sore. Walton over talking to his coach. He'll be back on the free throw line for a pair.
Well, I'll tell you this. L.A. is finding some people open near the basket, and they're getting... I'll tell you, Walton was so wide open when he turned around. I'm sure he had to be shocked to see that the basket right there in front of him and nobody there to oppose him.
Well, it's basic basketball is a pick and roll or one man driving off of another guy. And what you've got to do in that situation, you have to talk and switch. Now watch this. Walton is all alone. Nobody stayed with him. You've got to talk to him. And there is your... there he got it. You see the elbow from Caldwell Jones. Walton goes down. When he comes back, he'll be at the free throw line. Rory White, we're informed, has sprained his back, the lower right back, and it's doubtful if we'll see him back in the lineup.
Well, you know, there's one player in the league who already knows about Caldwell Jones' elbows. That's Steve Stefanovic. He broke his nose in an elbow in Indianapolis. So let's certainly hope that didn't happen here. Steve Johnson did catch one pretty flush. Walton with another one. This one rolls up, doesn't go down, and Caldwell has the rebound on the Bulls, who trail it now by 6. Whatley walks it into the fourth court. This is Woolridge. Johnson's on him. Jones. Walton will give him room. Woolridge driving to the glass. Didn't use the glass. Put it in instead. Straight forward, and he has 16. 4-point game. L.A. Walton dribbles it across. Johnson. Walton's a good ball handler for his size. Nixon. Make the screen, then Walton broke toward the hoop. Nixon with a fadeaway. Walton with an offensive rebound, kicks it out, and another 24 for L.A. Nixon driving. Derek Smith is open. And once you get something sealed off, it seems like another leak springs loose in the dike. 25 points for Derek Smith. And it's a 6-point game again. Quentin Daly off of the Bulls bench getting ready to come in. Whistle sounds as Whatley is on the drive. He was fouled. Michael Jordan comes out. Daly comes in to replace him. That foul was called on the Clippers' Norm Nixon, his second. First of the quarter against L.A. Daly, he's going to fire. The shot was blocked in the air by Marcus Johnson, went over the end line, and they give it out of bounds. I was going to say, if it was blocked by Johnson, they had to give it out of bounds to the Bulls. Johnson got a hand on that. Orlando Woolridge will toss it in. Here's Q. Covered by Derek Smith. Long one by Whatley. Oh, and he hits it. Enos Whatley throws it in from no man's land. That was nearly a 3-point shot. 10 for Whatley, and it's a 4-point Clipper lead. Nixon. Catchings breaks high. They backdoor it. Smith on the cut. Missed on the hook. Looking to bang the boards. No, yes, on the rebound by Walton. The third try, and Walton hammered it down. That's not a good sign as far as the Bulls are concerned, because the Clippers are starting to get to the glass.